Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another video for Dodos Riding Dinos. Of course by Detestable Games and Draco Studios. This is some of our creature crossovers. I thought I had a Creature Kingdoms crossover stuff. So this is with the Dodos versus Dinosaurs, Kiwi Chowdown, War for Chicken Island, and then the inevitable Panda Party Parade sets. There are 4 big games they have out, and some crossovers between them. So yeah, these are just a couple of the ones I have. There are some more that I don't have yet, which if I get some of the later campaigns and other promos, we'll definitely open them up. We wanted to go through and look at what each one of these contains, so that way, hey, do you want to pick these up? Do you think they're viable for you to pick up for your game? We're going to go... So we're going to start with Babby and Cuts. Not really sure how that is. So lots of these are exclusive to Kickstarter campaigns or GameFound campaigns. They might be available through their stores, so check them out. This one here is a crossover from just other Draco Studio projects, the Dragon Bond. So yeah, it's kind of showing off that. It's just one of their other games that Draco Studio does. It's going to get us a card for Dodos Riding Dinosaurs for Babby and Cuts. So normally in the game, the names are based off of the discoverer of the fossil for the dinosaur, and then the dinosaur, obviously. There's no dinosaur here. This looks like a Quetzalcoatl, possibly. I believe that's what this is based off of. But there he is. It's definitely cool. A little dragon-y type monster to go with your dinosaurs, but it works. We already got a couple of flyers, so why not one more? And there's the dodo hanging off his back of his thing. We'll also have the little meeple to go with it as well. And then he has special abilities. So, it has a little Kickstarter exclusive symbol up there. Just to note that. Alright, so what this does is we have a couple of different things. So we have Arcane Trickster. Instead of drawing a card from the deck, you may choose 2 racers who have one more card in their hand and take 1 random card from each of them. Oh, that's kind of fun. And then your normal abilities says at the end of the round, if you're not the lead racer, you may activate Arcane Trickster. Okay, so it's just saying when you can activate this special ability. You can only do it if you are not the lead racer. It just helps you the little thing. And now they have the difficulty. Usually they have easy, standard, and hard. This is legendary. So this is if you're playing solo or 2-player. You can play against this as an automated character. But yeah, every time you draw a blue card, he'll gain 5 extra spaces. A red, he'll gain 4, and a reaction, he'll move 3 dice worth. So he's going to be tricky, but that's actually really cool. I like this. As you might be like, well, this character seems kind of broken. And my thoughts always been, if you're buying something that's outside of the norm of the game, if it's a add-on or a Kickstarter exclusive or a stretch goal, I am perfectly fine with the character being broken. And that's always, my thought there has always been, because if they're kind of broken, it just adds the game interesting. You didn't buy the game regular, so, play with them if you want. You don't like them, don't play with them. Don't buy them. Don't get the extra stuff. You probably have plenty of content to begin with. So, alright, we're going to hop into our next character, which is Cervic and Arius. So this one is more for the Dino Dash, the sequel one. This is also from Dragon Bond. If I can get the little thingy to open up. So you kind of see we got our 2 different ones there. The first one would be Babby, and the other one would be Cervic and Art. So we got the 2 different ones from these Dragon Bond games. But now we got them in the Dodos style. Again, this one's Dash. It has the yellow, has 4 gears, which also means it's a legendary. legendary difficulty, because otherwise it'd be 3. But yeah, it's 5, 4, 3, same as that, but now it's 7 for the dash. And then there's our little meeple. Little Dodo sitting on top. Let's take a look at him. Oh yeah, look at this big guy. And the thing is, I don't think we've had these colors yet either. It's actually been definitely cool. Like they made extra ones. But yeah, just kind of nestled up on top there. This is our golden dragon. And I'm gonna say I love it too, because I love the fact we got another flying creature. Just because it kind of adds, I think, a neat little element to the game. Alright, well let's flip him over and see what he does. He is going to say, at the end of the round, if you are not going to race, you may activate Radiant Majesty. Which says exchange your hand with another racer. So the one guy lets you, instead of drawing a card, you can instead take random cards from the other players. He just lets you exchange your hand completely, which could be good, could be bad. But again, if my hand has 2 cards, their hand has 5 cards, that's going to give me a good advantage. He's listed as a folding, and there's a little dragon expansion. Again, I really hope they reprint these other ones to match this style and with the part on the back as well. That'd be really awesome, just so they're all the same and they have that similar style. Plus, unfortunately, mine got a little dinged up during travels at some point, but you know, that happens. But yes, that's definitely cool. Is we got 2 different dragon or mythically type creatures to go with our game. Our third box is we are going to look at the Mecha Chicken Dinosaur. So this is a crossover with War for Chicken Island. And unfortunately, I don't have, there's my scissors. This did not have an easy to tear open card pack. Alright. So this will get us another little miniature and a meeple as well. Just throw the card up there for that. Nicholas and the Mecha Chicken Dimetron. So there's his Dimetron. So it's, yeah, he's riding. So we have a chicken in there instead of a dodo. So it's actually a chicken riding Mecha Dinosaur. I really love the fact that he's, like all the other ones, like, right? He's in a very actiony pose, his legs up in the air there. Plus the stitched sail on there is really cool. So here's our little meeple for it. So, alright, what does he do for us? So he has the original version. Says, during scheming phase, you may burn. The next hit with a projectile you launch explode. So burn says set aside 1 card from your hand. Interesting. So explode. Discard all burnt cards, deal 1 additional damage, and advance 2 hexes per discarded card. This is kind of a neat little setup. So it's a standard difficulty for solo, but he says, yeah. During scheming, you can basically burn your energy to have it set aside, which means you're going to be closer to losing it. But says next time you hit a projectile, discard all of them, deal 1 additional damage, and advance 2 hexes per discarded card. So you could do a lot of extra damage and move a bunch of extra spaces if you plan this out very well. So that's pretty cool. Then we also got, because I haven't even looked at what cards we have in here. We have a few other cards to go with this little mini expansion. So for, it's not in this box, we don't have the miniature, but we have Krakatoa and Cannons. This is from Kiwi Chow, little symbol set up there. I don't know if they showed it on this one. Not as much on there, but they do on the other cards. They usually try and show what set it goes with. They start giving each one their own symbol. But yeah, so this will be another one. So if you have the Kiwi Chow game, you can add this miniature into Dodo Dash, who's a hard difficulty. It says, at the end of your turn, build one cannon. At the end of each round, fire cannons. Build, place one random cannon on any hex adjacent to the track, facing any single side. Cannons hit by projectiles are destroyed. Fire cannons. Each cannon deals 1 damage to the racers within 2 hexes of the cannon they are facing. So that's kind of, again, like the other guy. Kind of a little build-up different thing than just a speed boost or drawing extra cards. But that's actually pretty cool as well. Alright, then we have 2 more promos in this pack for War for Chicken Island. One has a black border, one does not. I do not own this game, so I do not know exactly. Sorry, I thought that was Kiwi Chow. That's War for Chicken Island symbol, I guess. I don't know exactly what these cards do, but we are going to look at them. So the one thing we got is Mecha Chicken Dinosaur. So what this is going to do is going to allow us to take this new miniature we just got and add it into that game as well. Because it definitely fits. So I don't know what all these symbols mean. So looks like it has 8 attack, 13 health. Has a star. It says discard 1 scroll from your hand. If you do, this unit gains +1 movement, +1 strength until the end of turn. I'm guessing movement's probably the little foot at the top corner. So it's probably slow. And then the other side might be resources. Or what it's made of. Chicken, wood, stone, and metal. Possibly. But yes, that's pretty cool. So we got a miniature we can use in both games. That's pretty cool. Then the other one we got is Obendorfer. So that's the name of the dinosaurs in there. So this is one of the ones from the base game from Chicken Islands. Ofinger and the JJJs, who are the name of the little dinosaurs. So 6 attack, 12 health, has a little stack pile there. It says discard 1 scroll from your hand. If you do, any unit banging with Obendorfer takes 1 free movement action and 1 free fight action afterwards. So this one just has a movement, doesn't have the things on the side. So, but again, one has a black border, one doesn't. Not really sure what that means, but that's also pretty neat. So we have an extra miniature from Dodos we can take to the War for Chicken Island, and we have one from that game we can bring over to here, all in one little box. So that is pretty cool as well. Then we have one more set to look at, which is going to be our Mayhem crossover. So this one is going to have 3 different miniatures and a couple of different cards. A bunch of different cards, actually. So this is going to add some different characters from some different games to the different other games. We'll definitely get some fun there. So let's look at our dinosaur first. Our straight up for sure dinosaur. We have Pierce, Slash, Chomp, and Stomp. So Pierce is the dinosaur. Slash, Chomp, and Stomp, I'm guessing, are the 3 chickens riding them. There's their little thing. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get meeples for these guys. So, we won't have the meeples to use for them. But, my guess is you could probably use other little meeples. Replay some of the meeples from the other ones. But yeah, that's definitely cool. They're riding on the Triceratops there. He's got an axe. He's got a sword, and he's got a spear. So, there's your Slash, your Stomp, and your Chomp, I guess. Or it's Pierce. Oh, I wonder if it's Pierce, Slash, and Stomp is the dinosaur. That makes more sense. Pierce is the spear, Slash is the sword, and Chop is the axe. That's pretty cool. Hard level difficulty. They use Dodo Dash rules. So let's take a look at that. They're going to have the symbol for that down there. It's just another Triceratops. Says, whenever you become enraged, you may discard 1 normal aggressive card to activate Charge. Charge, deal 3 damage to all other enraged players. That's kind of cool. Might not happen all the time, but if you do, it's an aggressive attack. It's going to be extra aggressive. Awesome. Then we're going to look at the War for Chicken Island version. So as we're looking at this character for Dino Cavalry. So he has a movement of 2, he has 3 chickens, some wood, stone, and metal. 9 health, 12 attack, 12 health, 9 attack. This one gets +1 strength for each chicken token banging with it. Just kind of cool. They gotta work together, you get more chickens off of here. That's kind of also neat, like, the one guy had a chicken, the mecha chicken had, say, 1 chicken. This is 3 chickens on it, so it's 3 chickens. Again, I don't know exactly how this game works. But that is actually pretty cool that they had that. Alright, let's look at our next dinosaur combination. Ding, ding, ding. We have Axel and Daddy each prey. So there we have him. So he's like, looks like a shark with wings attached to him. This is, of course, a Kiwi on there. But that's hilarious. So we get a flying underwater creature. 2 things we don't ever have enough of. But that's pretty funny. So again, Dodo Dash, you'll have a hard difficulty. An Ichthyosaurus. Whenever you pass any emotive racers, you may discard 1 normal aggressive card to activate Aerial Pursuit. It's interesting that all these Kickstarter characters have this happens ability. Here's a special effect. And none of the regular guys did. All of them were basically like in Dodo Dash were like discard a card to do this ability. Theirs are all hit these special conditions to discard a card or maybe a certain card to do this ability. So they're a little bit more complicated, but the abilities are also a lot crazier. So Aerial Push. All races you pass move back in a motive hex equal to the speed value of the card you discarded. Oh, so that could be very, very mean, right? So, like, you could play, like, let's say you play a 5 and you move by, like, 3 players. You could discard another 4 and then move all of them back another 4, effectively gaining you, potentially a bunch of, 5 or 6 extra spaces in front of people. That's pretty cool. Then we have Kiwi Chowdown, the other game we haven't seen yet, and then we do have the little symbol there for them. So we have Axel here, who has, looks like Kiwi movement. Again, I don't have this game yet, because I haven't picked it up at the time. I will review these cards when I get the full games. I will make sure I pull these cards back out and do a re-review of these. Move Axel 1, choose a straight line of hexes that include the hex you landed on and push 1 Kiwi any size, 1 hex on each of that line. So the other one, he blows past and he pushes back. This game, he gets to instead go the other direction and push people forward. Alright, then our last one is we have Rumbo and Megan, who's going to be a legendary difficulty. This is a panda riding a megalodon shark. Does he have... Oh, he's got nunchucks. I was like, what's that on his arm over there? It's a nunchuck. That is hilarious. It's a shark already being rode by a panda, drinking a big keg of whatever, and he's got nunchucks. That is ridiculous. Alright, what does he do? After revealing cards, you may discard 1 reaction card to activate Rainbow Juice. Rainbow Juice says take all played cards, keep 1 of your choice, give 1 at random to each other racer. Oh boy. So you basically get a discard reaction, which there's not as many reactions as are other cards. But then you do basically pick up everybody's card, decide what you want to do, and then discard everybody else's. That could be very nice for, like, you get enraged, and now, I don't have my special effect. Great, here, I'll take this movement card with the special effect and give that away. That's pretty funny. Alright, then the last card we have, I don't know if it actually does anything necessarily, but it is Arch Admiral Rumbo. Has a little hammer symbol in the front. And then on the back, it just has Party Panda Pirates. So that's the brand new game coming out. It's a party dexterity game from the company. We're going to have probably some more crossover stuff there as well. But definitely cool. I don't know if Rumbo is one of the... I don't think he's one of the main characters in the game. So it's kind of cool. I hope they have some way of making him available. No, we got this to be using there. But they didn't obviously have a card for that game because at the time of this coming out, the game was just being announced. I don't even know if it was in full Kickstarter mode yet. But yeah, that's definitely it. So when those guys come out, we will... the Kiwi and Chow, I should be getting those earlier. So I'll be ordering them with the Panda game, but I should get them a little bit earlier for extra shipping. Then we'll definitely go unboxings with that, as well as any of the other promos that maybe come with it. And then when Party Packs comes out, we'll do that. And we'll see if by then they've announced another Dodo game. Alright, that's our Creature Kingdom crossover stuff. War for Chicken Island, Dodos riding dinos, Kiwi Chowdown, and Party Panda Pirates. Our 4 different symbols there too. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you later. Bye.